Hey guys, it's Genevieve. Welcome to or back to my channel. So today we are adding to my contortion basics series. This is episode 2, and last episode we covered chest stands, and today we're going to be covering elbow stands. This is seriously one of my favorite skills because there are so many different variations of an elbow stand, and it was also the first balance skill that I actually was like pretty good at. But seriously, these are so fun. I really hope that you guys find this video helpful. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so just like your chest stand, definitely having core strength is so important for the skill. You really need to make sure that your core is engaged so that you can actually hold the skill and not just go straight over. So right now I'm just gonna do some light ab activation, nothing crazy, just enough to get your core engaged. So I also highly recommend you to do this as well before attempting your elbow stand. So I'm just gonna get to that and I will catch up with you after.
So you'll see here in a second that most of the ab exercises that I'm doing are focusing on my obliques and my lower abs, because by targeting these stabilizer muscles, that is going to obviously help strengthen them. And if you have strong stabilizers, that is what is going to help you hold your balance for much longer, and it's going to keep you obviously more stabilized in your balance. So this is a must.
Although we're not going to be using our wrists as much as we would in a handstand, it's still, I feel, important to warm up and stretch out your wrists, just because that is of course going to be contributing to you holding your balance. So you do not want to strain your wrists. So for this, all you have to do is hold your arms out straight to the side, and you're going to do 30 of these, 30 of these, and then 30 really fast.
And I never want to have to feel since you left me. Cause someone tell me there's a good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah.
Now we're going to flip our palms backwards and place our hands on the floor and just hold this for about 10 to 20 seconds.
I'm being lonely. Cause someone tell me there's a good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Ooh, isn't it strange we turn to strangers? You've erased all your pictures on your phone.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the first exercise that will hopefully help you learn the form of an elbow stand. And basically this is just a L position at the wall, and what I do differently is I have my stomach facing the wall instead of away from the wall. So what you're gonna do is place your elbows on the mat just in front of you, not super close to the wall, but enough so that you could extend your legs into the 90 degrees.
So when you're doing this, you really want to make sure that you are in that 90-degree position. So if you can, film yourself or do this near a mirror so that you can check yourself, as you see I am doing right now. You're going to want to make sure that you are lifting up out of your shoulders, engaging your core, and trying to keep your back as straight as possible. You can see I'm also testing my balance by lifting one leg at a time and trying to hold it.
So as I said, this is going to help you build up your endurance and help you learn the form. But as far as getting comfortable in your elbow stand, I definitely recommend kicking up to a wall so you can kind of get a feel for it without worrying about going over. So excuse the fact that my legs are totally going to be out of shot. I just have my legs straight up. Unfortunately, I'm in a small room and I'm also quite tall, so we're working with what we have.
I just want to quickly note that with this one, because your arms are in front of you, they are creating extra distance, which means your legs have to go over farther. This means that your back is more likely to not be in the correct form. So this is why personally I prefer the other 90-degree or other elbow stand exercise, because it is going to help you learn the form better. However, I know that this one does help a lot of people build confidence, so I thought I would show it anyway.
So now that you know the form of an elbow stand, we're going to bring it into the center and try to kick up without using the wall.
Okay, so I'm starting off by pressing up into that L position that we just worked on and then kicking up into the elbow stand. So the key things to focus on here are keeping your hands parallel. So you can also put a block in between your arms if you struggle to keep them from going into a triangle position. Then you're just going to keep pushing into the floor, keeping your core engaged and your head lifted, and that is your elbow stand.
So something to know is that doing an elbow stand with both legs straight up is actually one of the harder positions to hold. So you might find it helpful to also try things like a double stag or a split, because those are typically easier. These are the two positions that I first learned, and it definitely helped me get more comfortable with the balance faster.
good in me. 'Cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me there's good in me. 'Cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me there's.
And especially with balance skills, repetition really is the biggest thing, and I promise as long as you keep practicing and just keep doing it over and over and over again, you're gonna get it. Alongside everything that I showed you in this video, I highly recommend doing some like follow along arm workouts, upper body workouts, things that are going to strengthen your upper body, because not only is that going to make getting your balance skills faster, it's also going to help you hold them for longer and help you build up your endurance. So definitely work on that as well. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you have any other contortion skills that you would like me to cover, definitely comment down below and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and tick the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. Here's my Instagram if you would like to see more content from me, and until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!
Go on, blow up your ears.